Next topological factor that we are going to discuss is Ramachandran plot. So in Ramachandran plot, you are confirming the secondary structures formed by different blocks in the protein chain. So it was developed by a renowned Madras University alumni, Ramachandran, who was not awarded a Nobel Prize, although he deserved more than anyone else at that time. He could be considered as an equivalent of Watson and Crick. So that is history. That could have been politics and science. That's not our discussion area here. So his important contribution in the form of two angles, psi and phi, helped to solve the structural aspects of many macromolecules, including DNA and protein. So here, in case of protein, as we know very well, in protein is made up of amino acid, and every amino acid is constructed by one central carbon, so which is bound by hydrogen, and there is a side chain, and in the there are two sides. In one side you will find a carboxyl group, and in another side you will be finding a amino group. Okay, so the bond between carbon and carbon is known as psi, and the bond between carbon and nitrogen or amino group is called phi. Okay, so Ramachandran was saying there is a angle. Okay, there is a angular momentum in the sense, if you are constructing artificial illusionary line in this direction, okay, in the same way in this direction, okay, so the bond angle between this carboxyl group and the central carbon, okay, would be formed, isn't it? So that's what we study as psi. The other way, so there will be a bond angle between carbon and amino group, so which may fall above the central line, or it may fall below the central line. Okay, so this is what we call phi angle. Okay, so what Ramachandran was saying, when you are seeing the angle, okay, angular difference, okay, so this is if the bond comes above the central illusionary line, that's what we call plus degree, and if it falls below, that's what we call a negative degree. Okay, so what he was saying, so if you are finding positive angle in the left side and negative angle in the left side, so basically both have neutralized the structure. So what happened, the structure will be linear. Okay, in case if this amino group is placed at the top, okay, so what happened, again this structure falls above the line, so it is plus degree, so it may be 45 degree. Okay, so it is 45 degree in the plus angle, and this is also 45 degree in plus angle. So altogether what happened, this plus 45, this plus 45, together it is forming 90 degree, and both are in positive direction. So that means basically virtually it forms a kind of structure like this. So carbon is here, this CO group is here, this NH3 group is there. So what happened, so the protein, okay, the amino acid has taken a kind of a vertical structure in its two arms. Okay, it looks like a vertical relationship between these two arms of carbon. So for example, another amino acid comes and binds with this amino group. Okay, the same way there is one another amino acid comes and binds with the COOH. So what happened, if you are looking the structure, okay, it will be like this. So this is what Ramachandran was saying. So the angle between these two determine the overall direction of